Okay, second round. We've got a definite keeper here. This is actually just a very good hand. We get to do turn 1 Herald, and then turn 3 we can decide what we want to do. We've got a lot of options with a Clue Stone, a Quartz 3 Denizen, or cracking the Herald. If we draw a 2-drop, we can even curve out really nicely here, and having 3 lands and a Clue Stone is pretty good when you've got Tristani Summon in your opener. So yeah, we're not going to mulligan this one. Let's see what we're up against. The other guy. And we immediately draw a blank. Thankfully, though, and I've mentioned this before, is that, you know, the cards that we've decided to include, with the exception of the Druid, are pretty good later in the game. It's not like we want to Boros Charm right now anyway. Go ahead. Looking like we're just going to... well, let's see what we draw. I need to know if we draw a land or not, because if not, we probably need to start Clue Stoning here, unfortunately. Whoa, Dimir Clue Stone. Okay. Well, what we want to do is eventually get a target for that unflinching courage. That's going to kind of be our big finishing play here. If I want, I can block and cash in the Centaur's Herald for the Crawl Warrior. But I don't think I do. I think I'm just going to play the Quartz 3 Denizen here and see if he wants to offer a trade up. Right now, we're definitely playing for the long game. The longer this game goes, the happier we are with Tristani Summoner in our hand and Flinching Courage to help dig us back out. So I'm going to actually block here. He's only got 5 mana, and the Crawl Warrior is going to become a pretty big issue later. So not usually the trade that you'd be super excited about, but I think it's reasonable. And he's got a Fathom Mage. Okay, land. Land would be good. All right, very good. Now we can play a couple of things in one turn, which is always nice because I really want to get this Clue Stone out of my hand so we can make sure we hit this thing as soon as possible. In this case, yeah, it's probably best just to play the Clue Stone and this Greenside Watcher. Yeah, I mean, the poor Centaur's Herald's getting a little lonely there, but we have stuff to do next turn this way. Need to keep hitting a few more lands to make sure we get up to Summoner mana, but hopefully it's our big stabilizer. Ooh, that could get pretty good for him. Doesn't have any attacks this turn, so that's not bad. Oh, that's not bad. Ruscarab's pretty good here. It holds Unflinching Courage nice, and it'll kill that Dimir Clue Stone if he decides to block at any point. Since we don't have the option of playing like a 2 and like playing this and this in the same turn, it's probably best to just play this guy out. Interestingly, we can blank a Leyline Phantom activation with our Centaur's Herald, but I think I just want to use up my mana instead this turn, and then hopefully draw a land. If we draw a land, we're going to be in a pretty nice position here. He's going to attack with his Phantom, and we're just going to have to take it this time, unfortunately. And then we're going to probably just suit up our Scarab and attack him. Oh my god. Wow. This guy is just straight up comboing out on us potentially. This is where our lack of removal is very apparent, as he can just grind us now. The good news is he can attack with this, but he can't replay it, so that's kind of cool. So I guess we just race him. Wow, his deck is sick. Gargoyle's a good one, but I'm just going to do this. Yeah, he just has to take it here. So basically, we're going to have to win some type of a damage race here, because he can outdraw. I mean, he's going to start activating this. Like, he can, this turn he can go 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4, 5. So he's going to get a counter on this, and then he's going to draw 4 cards. So he'll have drawn 6 cards during his turn cycle here. Or he's only going to draw 3. Okay, so 5 cards. And he's just going to ship the turn because he knows he doesn't really have to deal with anything else. So let's draw a land here. Okay, that's a good start. If I send in this guy, then he can block here and just give it thing, and we get to kill this, and that's just not going to do anything here. Man, our draw has just been so awkward because now we draw a 4-drop, so we still can't crack this stupid Herald. But I'm happy to have a flyer here, so I'm going to play it, and I'm just going to pass a turn here. But this thing's going to get massive, and he's going to draw like half his deck. Still not lethal yet. Yeah, we really need a... well, a mountain would be a good start, but I'd also love to see a... what's it called? Tristani's Judgment. Alright, Concordia Pegasus isn't bad. He's getting aggressive, which is probably good for us. So let's kick things off with a little attack here. Play the Pegasus and just going to have to ship back here. Wow, now what's going on? Merfolk of the Depths instead of drawing 6 cards and making your guy like a 15-15. Okay. I think I would have liked the 13 power dude here, but I mean, he's going to have to burn it at some point here, I suppose. Maybe I'll deck him. And a Ruination Worm. Sure. Alright, Eyes in the Skies isn't a bad draw here. How desperate are we here? Man, he's going to be able to just destroy us here. I've got blockers. Eyes in the Skies is going to provide a fair number of blockers here. But yeah, I think I can just do nothing, unfortunately, because he left that Beetle Form Mage back, so now I can jump in the air and get us. And we'll eat this guy. Oh, do it. Get big, yeah. Draw 6. Man, that's got to feel awesome. 2 rares from 2 different sets just feeding each other. Ugh, I'm so jealous. He has 10 cards in hand. Was he going to Bluster Squall here? Oh, Crown Ceratoc gives that guy Trample. That's the only one that gets Trample, though. He might just ship the team in there, which would be kind of amazing. No, he's not going to. Resolve? I wonder if I just want another... I'm just going to throw something inconsequential. Actually, I might just trade the Rust Scarab for the Ruination Worm here and gain a bunch of life. Though the Rust Scarab can actually attack now, making him put a couple of guys in front. Though at only 6, he can just put like these 2 in front, lose this one. How do I win this game? Give the Rust Scarab double strike until end of turn and hope that he screws up blocks. I can gain a ton of life that way. Yeah, alright. I'm just going to double block the Ruination Worm and take the rest. No, copy this. Yes. Take your paltry 13 damage with 9 cards in hand. So, like, he can have any number of Blood Rushers here. But if we just start throwing dudes in front of this, we're going to lose anyway. Jeez, Car Goliath too. Alright, you win. I give up. Cannot beat that combo. And our deck really cannot beat that combo either. So I don't know that there's any changes we want to make. We could bring in a Sundering Growth. It can hit his Clue Stone, but we only saw one. I didn't see any other stuff that we really want to hit. Yeah, let's just run it back. Hopefully we won't get stuck on lands. I liked our curve. I mean, Vorl the Hulkblade and Fathom Mage is a really potent combo, but it's accentuated by the fact that we were doing nothing or doing not that much for too long, and also have no removal. So, yeah. Alright, yeah, we're going to play first, and hopefully we'll get a good draw. Ooh, we did. Very good draw, actually. We did not see removal from him. So we might just be moving in here on a Zertod Druid. Hopefully we'll draw a 3 or a 4 drop that we can just start piling these things on. All right, he mulliganed a ton too, so this could be a quick one. We're gonna pounce on him here though for sure, unless we draw a bunch of So that's kind of what we want to see. This lets us curve out in a natural way and not put too many of our eggs in one basket unnecessarily. All right, Runner's Bane's a good one, though it's not going to be good in this case because we are going to give. Which is along the lines of what we wanted to do anyway. But this time it also just 1-for-1s him, which is better. Yeah, let's just start beating down here. And then I think I'm going to do this, actually. I just want to be able to keep up Boros Charm. Like, he's going to have to deal with this thing, and that's going to be hard enough. Because now I can cast Court Street Denizen or whatever. Although he's in blue-green, I guess he doesn't really have a way to destroy stuff anyway. Alright, so he's going to play the big boy here. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see if we draw a white creature first. We didn't. So I think I'm just going to go over the top here. This is a 2-turn clock. And if we draw a white creature, it's even less. He must play a creature here. Oh, he plays a good one. Played another land as well. So we have some options. If I attack with both creatures, he's dead. Yeah, he just doesn't really have any great choices here. He wants to double block, but then we can just Boros Charm him. Yeah. I guess this, I mean, he's got one more card in hand. He could have something really Cyclonic Rift or something stupid, but My other line of play was just to sit there for 2 turns and tap my Druid twice and then Boros Charm him. It's harder for him to interact with, but I decided that I didn't want to give him the 2 draws because I know that he's playing red and potentially black as well as blue-green. And I really kind of wanted to just shut the door. Sure, he had 1 card in hand, but in order for him to make the play he wanted, it would have been really, I can't think of... He needs to be able to bounce my dude, basically. Play something at instant speed, I don't know. We got a mulligan this one. Stupid Boros Charms keep showing up. Why did I put that in my deck? Although it's won us a bunch of games. Hey! Boros Charm, best card ever. Anyway, so now we've got access to all our colors, which is really nice. And tons of mana, unfortunately. So no 2s or 3s for us so far. We can hit a 3 here. Hey, right on time. Do you see I was kind of trying to hint, like, hit a 3 here, maybe? Question mark? And there he is. Fathom Mage. Okay. You made a Fathom Mage. We're going to definitely just be playing the Denizen here. Because that Eyes in the Skies is going to represent some pretty neat stuff. With the Court Street Denizen, it can help get us in for some damage. I really want to see what we draw next turn before we figure out exactly what we're going to do. We're probably going to be forced to just run out Eyes in the Skies. Well, that actually makes it a lot worse. Definitely going to attack with this guy. Do I attack with this one too? He's going to block here. I'm forced to play Boros Charm. Yeah, that seems pretty awful. So we're just going to get in and ship the turn. Hopefully he'll just attack us with his Rune Wing. Oh, he's going to send both in. That's interesting. That's a potential mistake here. Let's see what he does if we Eyes in the Skies. Choose a creature to copy. Copy this. Copy that. Copy. All right, whatever. What is good? Court Street Denizen is now dancing with 2 Rune Wings. What is this? Oh, man. I can't even... All right. There we go. Pick your partner. So those are now double tapped. And I think I'm just going to put both of these on here. Because I feel like the... Oh, he's got to play. Wow. Oh, man, that's nasty. The card's so bad. Ugh, I guess I could have put everything in front, but I just wanted to trade this card for that card. Man, what a blowout. Alright, Centaur's Herald after we draw Eyes in the Skies. The blowouts continue. Alright, well, let's play it because we're going to get a counter on this thing. And I'm going to put it on this thing. Attack. With both? Yeah. Oh, he blocked. It's kind of awesome. Didn't think he was going to do that. Alright, well, looks like... Oh, I mistapped my mana, though. Oh, well, we don't have Boros Charm up. I guess it doesn't matter against his current mana setup here, but that's... Anyway, whatever. I can't believe he fell for that. He just must not have seen it. He got us with his guy, and then... Yeah, we got caught. Oh, Ceratok, jeez. And now the Fathom Mage is a 4/4. Man, I've never seen anybody get so much value out of a Fathom Mage. Oh, jeez. Looks like he cut down on his colors. Yeah, we're taking 6 here, bro. So now we hope to draw one of our unflinching courages and make something happen. Zerta Druid, not a great rip here. We do have attacks, though, so that's the good news. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we can definitely win this game, but it's going to get kind of rough here. I'm thinking about just attacking with all of these. For sure, the Denizen and the Centaur are going in. 4, 8, 9, 10. So we're still alive here. We are definitely racing. If I've sent in the Court Street Denizen, though, and he blocks it, I have to Boros Charm to give it double strike so that it trades, and then I get 2 for 1, but he doesn't have his Ceratok anymore, which is like pretty important. Yeah, I think I can just leave it up, though. I can always do that play later. So let's attack here. Well, that's kind of interesting. Feel like I'm okay with this, though. Maybe I should have just done that first. I really did want to attack with the Court Street Denizen. Yeah, I probably should have just done it first. I'm dumb. Being dumb sucks. I thought that leaving Boros Charm up was more important, but if I'm willing to just trade either of my 2 guys for it, I just run this out and just be like, here, you make the decision. Because I didn't Boros Charm anyway, so I could have made that choice up front and then just said, this is going to be fine. All right, so you did that. Hit me for 4. All right, so I can still win this. If he doesn't have anything here, he didn't do much. Let's attack him. Okay. Is he going to Scar Goliath us here? It's not like we can block the damn thing anyway. Maze Behemoth. That's going to hit us for 5. We still win this game if he doesn't have anything else, assuming that he attacks here. He does, in fact, attack. He's only got triple blue up. It could be cancel. But we can win. Alright, so I've got enough mana for Tristani's Judgment and Boros Charm. Because right now the board is lethal, so if he cancels this, then we still kill him. He needs to bounce one of our guys. Syncopate. Great. Oh, we can just pay it. All right. Got there. So, yeah, I wish I would have played that guy out first. I think I prioritized keeping up Boros Charm a little bit too highly, where I could have just ran through it and said, well, if he blocks here, am I going to Boros Charm? And just figured out that line of play, because I certainly was willing to trade off either of my 2 3s if I would have just played out the other guy first. Yeah, otherwise I think I like how he played the game, and he did some pretty sick stuff and during the course of the match, but we were still able to win it. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the finals.